morning guys, welcome to another video. Today I have a comparison video for you. I had a couple of requests from the previous video that I posted, which was the unboxing of the Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy, to do a comparison between Nano Speedy and my Speedy bandolier, and also just do a more in-depth review of my new purchase. But before we proceed, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell, and let's get to it. All right, so I have my bags here. I still keep them in their original boxes. This is how I store them. This is my Speedy bandolier, and this is my Nano Speedy. Now, let me show you what they look like side to side. For those of you who missed my previous video, my unboxing of the Nano Speedy from the Murakami collection, I will link it down below. I'm sorry, that's the Persian streets. I will link it down below so you can watch the unboxing and also my story time of how I actually managed to get that impossible to get item, because it was my first choice from the Murakami collection, and I think it was a lot of people's first choices from the Murakami collection. But without further rambling, let me just show you the two bags side to side in comparison and their sizes. All right, here are the two bags side to side. This is my new Nano Speedy. By the way, this collection is as you can see, a little bit shinier than usual, I feel like. So I hope the light that I'm using for filming doesn't kind of ruin this video for you, because it is gorgeous in real life and it definitely doesn't shine like this because now I have the direct light from the filming gear. And this is the usual Speedy 20 bandolier. This is the Nano Speedy from the Murakami collection. This is what they look side to side. Let me just do a more detailed comparison for you. But you know, before we proceed with details and what I can fit inside, let me just give you my general kind of experience with both of these bags. Now, both of these bags, I have to say, I consider very small. Obviously this one, I don't need to specify how small it is. It is a Nano Speedy. I think it's very clear that it's tiny. But this one, you know, I also thought that it was a very small bag, but I have to say it's a very mighty bag, and the number of things that it can pack inside, both of them, by the way, you would be surprised how mighty. They're small but mighty. You'd be surprised how much they can fit in. Now, this one I got last year, well, technically the year before, but it was last year's Christmas gift. And I specifically chose the Speedy bandolier because I find it to be a little bit more edgy, a little bit more interesting. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Speedy 20. All of my bags are made in France, by the way, from Louis Vuitton. And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, let's say, compared to like my frame. I will do a more detailed shot on my body. This is what it looks like. It has a red interior, and this is the bandolier that it comes with, the Speedy 20 that I purchased. By the way, you can see that my bag has already started to, is it called patina? You can see kind of it's aging a tiny bit. It's only been a year, but the color of the leather is definitely changing. And I don't know what to say about it, to be honest. I know that it's a natural process, but at the same time, I do really like it when it's just brand new and very light. But I guess it's inevitable, and the leather will patina with time and with use. So far, it's not that bad. There's not that many signs of wear on the leather. Just a couple on the handle, probably from when the rain got onto it. Okay, so let me put the handle. The bandolier on the bag. I think I have a pretty good experience with this bag. I really love it. I use it quite often. Like I said, it packs more than I expected. The only thing that is a little bit uncomfortable for me is specifically this bandolier, because when I use it and I don't put it crossbody, it is a tiny bit annoying, but you can always take it off. And it's a bit annoying just to carry it like this, and then the bandolier, you know, it's just like in your way, and it's kind of heavy as well. But I chose it specifically with the bandolier, so I wanted this style. I think this style is pretty cool. I think the bandolier makes it also more kind of edgy, more modern. Anyway, this is what it looks like with bandolier. And this is what the strap for the Nano Speedy looks like from the Murakami collection. Now this is the inside of the bag. I think this is black suede or some kind of suede-ish material. I mean, I would expect for the price for it to be actually black suede, like real leather. And this is the strap that it comes with. It's also black leather. And I have to say that I've used this bag only a couple of times. I love it already, by the way. But I also find this strap to be actually much more comfortable than the bandolier, but for obvious reasons. You know, it's light. You kind of don't feel it around your body, but they're completely different bags, and I feel like it's a little bit unfair to compare them together. This is exactly why I felt like I could get another one, because I already have the Speedy bandolier, but this was my favorite bag from the Murakami collection, and I feel like it's justified to get another one in the nano size, because I think there's a different like vibe to it, and I think it looks different, and I think it's justified to have both of them. This is the strap. I will show it how it looks like on my body. But before I do this comparison, let's see what they both can fit inside. Once again, this is the side-to-side comparison. I mean, you can see that the Nano one is significantly smaller. I mean, probably 1/3 of the size, if not 1/4. Especially if you compare it like so. I mean, you can see that the Speedy 20 is much wider, and the Nano Speedy is very small in the width specifically. And it's just tiny, but I love that about it. It's such a cute bag. I suppose it makes sense to see what the Speedy 20 fits in, approximately, to see what I managed to fit in here and what I managed to fit in the Nano Speedy compared to this one. So, like I said, it's small, but it's mighty. It fits a lot of things. So what do I usually have with me? I usually have my wallet. This is the wallet from Louis Vuitton. I love it, by the way. I think it's also such a good price point for this wallet. I will link it down below. It has this red interior. Basically, I use this wallet sometimes. But most of the times, I actually use this. I think this is a key pouch, also as my wallet, because I keep my cards inside, you see, and I have my key attached, and this is most of the days, this is enough for me, to be honest. I don't carry a lot of cards, and I don't carry a lot of cash with me, for sure. And this is what it looks like right now. I mean, this is taking very little space from the bag, and it has a huge potential. So let's keep going. I will put in a small umbrella because I live in Paris and it's raining pretty much all the time. Compared to my hat, this is the size. Easy, you see, it just goes in so easily. Now I'm gonna fit in a pair of sunglasses. Now this is not actually their original case, but I like this case because it's transparent and it's just comfy for me to use. But these sunnies are from an Italian brand called Chimi. Let me put them on for you. I will also link them down below if you're interested, but I love them. I think they're so cool. And they're very comfortable on the face as well. So let's say we have both a rainy and sunny day at the same time. So let's just put them in. You see, it still can fit a lot. I remember I traveled with this bag to St. Moritz, to Switzerland, and it was just like my travel bag. I could fit everything I needed in there. Let's fit a hair clip. Obviously a phone. Let's say, I don't know, lip liner, lipstick, and this is still not full. You can see in here, there's like 1/3 of the bag is still not full. So it fits really a lot of things, especially if you organize those things around correctly and you optimize the space, it can fit so much. So I'm not gonna fill it to the brim because obviously not the same amount of things will fit to the Nano Speedy. So let's just see what I actually managed to fit in Nano Speedy, what I just fit in here. All right, I have my Nano Speedy here. Now with this Nano Speedy, I think it's very important to actually be able to optimize space. So let's be smart about it. Let's say I'm still taking the wallet. We'll put it probably flat laying down if I manage to. Yes, I do. So it's all the way at the bottom, you see. Then I will put flat my key pouch. And the keys, everything will go in there, no problem as well. You see, up. I mean, it's kind of flat, but also, I mean, I can still fit a lot, but you know, you don't want to like damage the bag or something like this. So I'm not sure that I'll be able to fit many more things. Let's say a phone is a must. And this one, I will probably try to put it standing again, just to optimize the space. You see it's standing on the side, while everything else is laying flat. But there's still like depth to it. I'm sure it can still fit things. All right, let's say we will try to fit the sunnies, but I'm not sure because of the length. I don't want to damage the bag, like I said, so maybe not the sunnies. Yeah, let's not put the sunnies, but let's try to put the umbrella. Yeah, I don't want to damage the bag. The umbrella doesn't go in. So no umbrella, no sunnies. Let's try to put the hair clip. All right, with the hair clip, it's manageable. So the hair clip, phone, 2 wallets, you know, I'm sure you can fit a lipstick. I'm not even gonna show it because lipstick doesn't take a lot of space. But again, it's all about optimizing the space. So for me to actually be able to close the bag, you see I have to put it upside down. Obviously, like, you know, that doesn't take any space, so wouldn't be a problem. But let's just say this is it, and I can comfortably close the bag, and there's some still space in here, so I can definitely fit more things in here. But you know, I've had a lot of I don't want to say micro, but like mini bags in my collection, and this mini bag fits so much for a mini bag, because let's say compared to a wallet and a chain from Chanel, where you can literally put in a phone, you know, a couple of cards, maximum the coin pouch that I'm using, like a lip product, and I would say it's like full to the point where, again, you don't want to damage the bag, you don't want for it to explode from all sides, and I think that would pretty much be it for the wallet and a chain. So this one is actually, I mean, this is more than enough for, let's say, a day out, an evening out. Yes, I couldn't fit the umbrella. Yes, I couldn't fit the sunglasses case with the case. I'm sure I can fit it without the case though. But I could fit a couple of bulky things, and I'm pretty sure that I could also fit potentially things like, I don't know, let's say like chewing gum, maybe, you know, a compact powder if you need one for a night out. So yeah, there's definitely a huge potential. Now let's do a comparison on my body, how they both look like for the reference. I'm 175 centimeters tall, and I think that this bag is a tiny bit tiny for my frame, but I think it's also like the charm of it. This is what makes it so cute and, you know, cool at the same time. This is a limited edition. It's a Murakami collection, and I don't mind that it's so small. If anything, it's so cute. But if I could recommend one, and let's say, let's not take into account the fact that this is a Murakami collection, because obviously I think a lot of people who appreciate Louis Vuitton feels like a Murakami piece would be nicer than a regular piece because, you know, it's a collector's piece. But let's just take this away from you know, the analysis of those two bags. Let's say they were both from their original, like, normal collection, available at all times. Which bag would I recommend for, if I could get just one, which bag would I recommend? And I have to say that having used both of them, and I don't use this one for work or, you know, anything like this. I sometimes use it for travel, and it's extremely convenient. But I would say if I could get just one, I think now that I own both of them, I would actually choose the Nano Speedy, because the Nano Speedy, there's something just so cute about it. There's something special about it, and I think it looks incredibly cute, you know, even from their classical collection. Even if it's not a Murakami collection, I think a Nano Speedy, there's something a little bit more special about it than the Speedy 20. But don't get me wrong, I love both of them. I am so happy to have both of them. And I also own the luggage version, the Keepal, in the size 35, if I'm not mistaken. So I love this style. I think it's very convenient to use. But if I could choose just one, now that I own both of them, I think I would choose the Nano Speedy. Alright, well, that concludes my review. I hope this helps someone. I hope it helps someone to make the right decision. I hope it also helps someone to understand how both of these bags look on a frame maybe that is similar than mine, on someone that is, let's say, more on a taller side. And I hope it helps to see also what I can fit inside. So thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell, and I'll see you next week. Bye!